Alright, so I guess now I just gotta go and find Groose, because he's always the culprit, so...
Yep. I'm pretty sure, like, just to, like, so you can skip a step, I'm pretty sure you can talk to uh, instructor for the knights.
Oh yeah, that's right, I do have to do that, so... No!
Just so we don't have to come all the way back to the academy.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Koga? You're looking a little pale.
Yeah, well, a lot's been going on.
What? Your Loftwing is missing? How strange, how troubling. Do you think you can find him?
I have a strong suspicion I know precisely where it is. And believe you me, it's the least troubling thing that's happened to me in recent time.
You're going to start looking for him now? How will you make it back in time to fly in the ceremony?
Well, the headmaster wants to talk to you about that very subject.
It looks like your participation in the ceremony hinges on whether or not you can find the bird on time.
Instructor, I live and breathe terrible, cringy jokes. And even by my standards, low as they are, that was bad.
Do you think like the feather or not thing is just supposed to be like a clue?
I don't see how it could be.
Excuse me. I see, so the headmaster has summoned me.
Yeah, he wants to talk to you about possibly delaying this whole thing. Give me some extra time.
I like an hour. Alright then, I'll go speak with him immediately. I still owe you for helping me out earlier, so don't worry about the ceremony for now. You focus on finding your Loftwing.
Right. Alright, I don't know if I can get the sword this early, but you know what, it's worth a try. I could use some practice anyways. Never mind.
Oh,
Oh
we
well.
could.
Maybe on the Wii version we could. Who knows? I don't remember. Anyways, I know where I'm going. Ow! Oh! Oh, I did that out of instinct. Oh, that hurts. Ah!
How can you do that out of instinct? Like, did you just think dodge and tree and then your body did it?
No, I don't. It's video game logic.
Well, you can roll, so...
Well, yeah, I can roll in the real world too, so stands to reason I would know how to do that.
You know, Goose, that sure was a pain with that, all that scratching and pecking.
I wonder what they were thinking when they decided to start talking about their kidnapping job out in broad daylight.
Of course it was. You thought a big Crimson Loftwing like that was gonna go down without a fight.
There's the confession right there.
Well, we got him, and I don't care how tough those birds are supposed to be. He's not getting out of that pit anytime soon, boys.
You wanna bet?
Yeah, Koga. So, yeah. Just how long have you been standing there?
Long enough, Rhino Hair.
What's your problem anyway? Oh wait, I got it. You're here to talk about today's race. I can see it's in those dopey eyes of yours.
Credit where credit is due, the subject does involve the race.
They're pleading. Oh, Bruce, can you please find in your heart to let me win today? Please. You're just a just desperate to win so you can get some alone time with Zelda up on the goddess statue at the end of the ceremony.
Ah, a little too close.
Well, sorry, pal. Groose doesn't do charity for wimps. My advice: work hard and wish with all your heart. You might even come in second.
Oh?
Say, come to think of it, how come I don't see your bird? Where is that stuffy pile of red feathers?
Scruffy.
Yeah, Scruffy.
Shit stuffy.
I can't imagine what could have happened to him. Do you think his time brain got confused by all the clouds and got lost?
Just give him back, you moron.
Huh? I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Playing dumb must come second nature to you, doesn't it?
You know we're all getting tired of how you never let anyone forget you and Zelda go way back.
Says the person who brings it up the most.
You've been friends since you were kids, big deal. It doesn't change the fact that you float through life with your head in the clouds. Who's gonna tell him? Would you wake up, strain up, and grow a backbone already? Dopes like you are dragging our Honored Academy through the mud.
Said the kidnapper.
And just who might you be talking about, Bruce?
Perfect timing, Zelda.
Oh? Oh.
Oh, Zelda. Hey, nah, it's,
Oh,
Don't even try it, Bruce. You're picking on Koga again, aren't you? He's a student at the academy, like all of us.
No.
Why do you insist on bullying him around so much?
yeah, I suppose.
You suppose? You suppose what?
Zelda needs an adult, you guys.
I suppose you're, forget it. I wasn't supposing anything, okay? We're out of here, boys. Later, Koga. Hope you find your bird, or else you're gonna have to sit out today's race. That could be a major setback towards knighthood, so find that bird or get real used to the taste of failure. It's your special flavor.
You know, you'd think that actually being in front of them, those guys would be more intimidating. Even with the context of how their lives play out.
I hate to say, but I'm beginning to suspect those blockheads had something to do with your locked one's disappearance.
Well, they weren't very subtle about it.
Koga, those guys aren't going to help us find your bird, so we better start searching.
Yeah.
I'll fly around Skyloft and see if I can spot any trace of your bird.
Good idea.
Otto said he'd talked to Instructor Orwell about delaying the start of the wing ceremony, so don't worry. We'll find your bird in time.
Alright. You go high, I go low, I guess. Alright. Next, I gotta go back to the academy because Pippin will have heard what's going on by now.
Bruce could have been way more subtle.
He could have not been talking about it at all.
That's how he could have been more subtle.
Yeah. What's going on here?
Yeah?
Koga, perfect timing.
What's going on?
I heard your loft wing has gone missing, so I thought I'd join in the search.
People think news spreads fast at Hogwarts.
I mean, this is a small island, so... And get this, when I asked Fledge what he knew, he started acting weird.
How weird.
I'm sorry, Koga. I really wanted to tell you, but if Bruce found out I told you...
Sounds like Bruce forced him to keep quiet about it. Go on. Tell him the truth. Be a good little Fledge.
Just tell me what you know about the bird. I'm not angry at you.
Just a little while ago, when I was cleaning the dining hall, Bruce and his buddies came in.
Okay.
They didn't know I was there, and started talking about their plan to hide your loft wing.
Did they happen to say where?
I wanted to warn you, Koga, but just as I tried to sneak away, Bruce and his gang grabbed me. They said if I told you, they'd make sure you never be able to ride the bird ever again.
Sounds like Bruce and his buddies had planned to capture a bird and hide him near the waterfall. Well, near a waterfall would mean... quick, let's look at your map.
Right?
That's it right here. I think it means the waterfall marked with the X.
There is a cave that leads inside it.
Ah.
You know how to read a map, right? You press that button, blah blah.
Forgive me, Koga. I can't help being such a coward. I'm really sorry.
Ah, it's fine. It was 3-1 and they caught you by surprise. Can't really blame you.
He's also extremely weak.
He is also extremely weak, but I didn't want to point that out to his face. Alright, now to go and get a sword. And to actually get used to using it. Seriously, where does that light come from?
How is it just floating in your hand?
It's not. I'm holding it in both of my hands.
See the disconnect between like what you're experiencing and what everyone else is experiencing? It's completely different.
Yeah, that's gonna get a little weird. Oh well, better strap this thing on. Alright. Easiest one.
That's right, Koga. You really are a strong swordsman. Easy to teach too. You make this instructor proud. Are you ready to try a spin attack?
I should probably make sure I know how to do that.
Great. Now I'm going to surround you with logs. Use a spin attack to cut them all without moving from that spot.
Alright.
good one. Make sure that sure looked like it felt good.
Better than I thought, actually, yeah.
So why don't you try a fatal blow to close out our session?
That'll probably save my life on more than one occasion.
Alright, when your enemy is down, target with Z. Just target and throw yourself at it to land a fail blow. Do a side slash on a log, then when it's down, try finishing off with this technique. That's the way.
I do not have that kind of leg strength in my real body. That's gonna take some getting used to.
A fail blow is also an effective move to use right after you've used your shield or well-placed spin attack to knock an enemy on its back. Oh, but monsters don't stay down for long, so you'll have to land that fatal blow quick before they get up.
It's interesting that they're teaching this technique since there is not a single bipedal monster to use this fatal blow move against anywhere on this island.
Yeah, you don't really use it until
One thing I want to get good at. Okay. That didn't feel too great. Alright, I think that's enough.
Hey, Koga!
Yeah, crap, almost forgot.
You can't take swords outside of the sparring hall. What do you think you're doing, sneaking out with that?
Hardly call it sneaking, you're staring directly at the door. But to answer your question, I've got a situation regarding my bird.
What? Your loft wing is missing? You want to go look for it?
Yup.
Well, I guess I could make an exception just this once, but remember that Skyloft is a peaceful place during the day. Only knights carry swords. So I don't want to see you swinging around like crazy out there. I don't want to get into trouble over this. So here's the deal. Make sure you get plenty of practice on these logs first. And once you get outside with that sword, only use it when you absolutely have to. Got it?
Emergency situation protocols, got it. Alright. Off to my first taste of real battle.
Against a bunch of slimes and bats.
I mean, yeah, but still. You're always nervous on your first time.
Boo.
Let me cope.
That just sounds like you had a bad experience.
I
What are you gonna do? Swing that sword at me? Can't do anything against
I
me.
will find a way, okay?
Can't do
I
anything.
will find a way.
Right. Find a way, he says.
I mean, how many times has Link broken the laws of space and time in the process of all these Zelda games, exactly?
Yeah, but
I wouldn't
how
put
many
it too
times-
past him.
Yeah, but does he do that at all during this game?
I mean, there's an argument to be made, actually.
I'm not going to like using the gate of time later in the game. I'm not going to count that.
I'm referring to the pocket dimension.
The pocket dimension? But isn't that Demise's space?
I mean, the fact is, he crosses the borders of dimensions. just led with that. Right. I forgot this thing doesn't one-hit KO the keys.
Hey, you got your first monster claw.
Yep.
Get the rupees.
Rolled uphill. Like I said, the laws of physics mean nothing to this body.
Ah, you know uphill.
A little busy. It's a bit more tiring than flicking your wrist around. In true fashion, Link.
Or grasshopper.
Don't like bugs, it's its own fault.
I guess that means you probably won't be going for all of the remember, you gotta catch bugs for those.
I think by the time I'm used to dealing with bokoblins, bugs won't really be much of a factor anymore. Because I don't need to remind you that we always have a front row view of their leopard print undergarments.
Yeah, I don't envy you in this instance.
Hey!
Koga!
Zelda.
Hey Koga, I was hoping I'd find you here.
How did you even know I was down here?
The screams of a child whenever he sees a bug. I heard you gone searching for your bird around here, around the waterfall, so I thought I'd fly around and help you look.
Yeah, that's certainly helpful. Any luck on your end?
How's your search going? Any sign of your lost wing?
Nothing yet so far, but I think I'm getting close.
Oh no. Well, let's not lose hope yet. There's a place up ahead that Groose and his gang are always hanging around. Maybe we'll find something there.
Yeah, I think that's where the bird is.
Huh?
You okay?
Who's that?
What do you mean?
Who's calling for me? Oh, sorry Koga. I got distracted for a moment. Let's go.
Alright. You know, if it wasn't for the fact that your voice is mysteriously stuck in my head, I'd be concerned about her hearing voices.
So, if I remember correctly, whenever you first got trapped in, look, there he is. No doubt about it. That's your loft wing, Koga.
I'll get him out. You were saying?
I was talking about the hunter who dies to get stronger.
Right, that guy.
So, in the tower they're in, it's broken up into multiple floors, and like every 10 floors have like different themes going on with them. Is he fluffy?
He's powerful is what he is.
So like every 10 floors are like broken up into like different themes. Like floors 1 through 10 is like a we should hurry, Koga. Now that your loft wing is free, you should fly to the ceremony.
Yeah.
But before you go, I have to ask you something. I heard this voice a few moments ago. Did you hear it too? I mean, you're hearing a voice.
I don't think I'm hearing the voice you're hearing. Yours is probably a lot less grating on the nerves.
It's been happening a lot lately. It's the strangest feeling, almost like someone is calling out to me. Have you ever wondered what's beneath the clouds?
Once or twice.
Some say it's an empty, barren place, or even that there's nothing at all down below. But I just have this feeling that they're wrong.
Really?
Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface, and the old tales describe the world under there, far more vast than Skyloft.
I see.
The thing is, no one's ever been down there to see it, and our loft wings won't fly through the cloud barrier.
Raises the question of why, though.
But I can't help imagining the wild things that might be waiting below. Someday I want to see for myself.
Maybe you will. Who's to say?
Oh, sorry, Koga. We don't have time to talk. Let's get going. Look, your bird is waiting for you.
Right.
Just leap off the edge and whistle to it. Don't worry about falling. Your bird will catch you for sure this time.
I certainly hope so. I don't think your bird is another rescue albiner. Alright. Let's do this. Focus. Focus.
Just whistle. All you gotta do is whistle.
You know, if I was good enough at whistling, I would have whistled out Newman's theme.
Koga, let's run your bird through the basics just to make sure he's not hurt. You can fly your bird in any direction. When it's headed upward, it's slowly losing speed. When you want to speed up, direct your bird upward to gain altitude and drop it into a fast dive.
Okay. Made it harder than with controls.
So again, gain some altitude, then dive to speed up. Those are the basics of getting your bird up to top speed.
Right.
So how's he handling? Do you think he's flying all right?
Like a dream.
But yeah, so the tower is broken up into like as of right now they're saying like every 10 floors is like a new theme. 1 through 10 is just like a prologue or introduction. Floors 11 through 19 or 11 through 20 are kind of like a fantasy theme where the heroes have to in charge, to attack versus speed as you slow down when you need to, try all these moves and see how they fare.
Okay, this is gonna
so-
take some getting used to.
Yeah. So the thing I'm going to get to is like when he gets to like floor 20 in the tower, the theme is storytelling, and the last kind of arc. Well, that's a he's relieved. I don't know about you, Koga, but your Loftwing looks like he's flying great.
Yeah, and I'm not doing too shabby either.
My father and the others would probably are probably worried about your birds, so let's go give them the good news.
Lead on. Hup.
Your Loftwing really is amazing, especially considering everything the poor guy has been through this morning.
Yeah, he's resilient, that's for sure.
I'm gonna fly back and tell father what's happening, or what's happened.
Alright. I'll deal with this. No!
Well, if it isn't Koga.
What do you want, you 6-foot-tall Napoleon complex?
Word around the plaza is you found that dumb bird of yours.
I did indeed, despite your best efforts.
Well, that's just great, because you and your dumb bird can't tell time. All the Paris warm-ups, pre-race, my eyes, warm-ups me and the guys did were for nothing. Now I'm all stiff.
Who's to say you can't just redo the Paris warm-ups?
We've been waiting forever for the race to start, and they delay it for you? I don't get it. The big flake gets special treatment?
It's called giving everybody a fair chance. A concept that I'm certain is lost on you.
You're almost a man, and yet you still can't seem to go anywhere without Zelda. Well, she followed you this time, right?
It was more of a divide and conquer situation.
I bet you can't even decide what to have for lunch on your own, huh? Honestly, like,
I mean, I'm not a picky eater, I'll eat damn near anything.
Yeah, if Zelda's making homemade lunches, then I
think that answers your question there, buddy.
Yep. And don't think we haven't noticed the smug looks. Oh, Zelda and I are best friends. We go everywhere together. Ugh. That should be me, Bruce, and not you.
Okay, dude. To see these things you're seeing, what are you on? And given everything I've gone through recently, can I have some?
You think you're pretty suave, don't you? Well, don't you?
More than you, at least.
Bruce has been going on forever about how he's going to be the one to be with Zelda. He's really got his pompadour in a ruffle about her.
That is such a weird word, pompadour. Stretch, my man, you need more hobbies.
Bugs.
I said more hobbies.
Bugs. I hate to break it to you, but today's the day I bust up this adorable little fantasy land you're living in. Zelda's playing the role of the goddess at today's ceremony, and I'm gonna be the one to claim the sailcloth. Oh, I heard she made herself. Man, no way I was gonna let some scrawny clown snatch that prize from me. I am just afraid what he would be using that sailcloth for.
I need
Oh,
an
yes, that's
adult.
sailcloth.
I need an adult filling my head with several different things, so I cannot hear Bruce today. Don't really care what he's saying. It's all gibberish as far as I can hope it to be.
In kind of some words for the audience members and the listeners. Bruce is just going on and on about how he's going to be with Zelda, and you can just imagine that he's probably metaphorically stroking his own ego.
Hey, Huda! Stroking his pompadour, that's what he's doing.
Well, I'm going ego just because that has two connotations.
Yeah, but I have to deal with him in person, so I get to be a bit more blunt about the matter.
Bruce, behind you, right behind you. Bruce, turn around, Bruce. What, can't you two see I'm in the middle of...
Ahem!
Ugh. You have to explain just what you meant by our special moment alone? Nothing big, really. Just.
Look at me, man. I'm just enjoying the show at this point.
Koga, yeah. I was just telling my buddy here how glad I wasn't found that red bird of his. Boy, am I looking forward to a fair race. No rock throwing, no foul play, just a good race to try and win over the judges so we can become the knights. Yeah, that's what it is.
He actually throws eggs, and that's no yoke.
Boo, I say. Boo. Anyway, later, Zelda. Look for me during the race. I'll be the one pulling off all the dangerous moves.
Maybe we'll get lucky and you'll fall off.
Hey, Bruce, wait up.
I know he goes on to save the world, or at least help, but seriously.
Early game Bruce ain't good. Did you hear that guy? A fair race? Yeah, the chances of that happening are just about less than 0.
If we're lucky, yeah.
Either way, don't let those fools get you down, Koga. Just get out there and fly the best you can.
Yeah.
I know you've got these guys beat, and deep down I think you do too.
Oh, no worries. I got this in the bag.
That's the spirit, Koga. Trust me, you can win this.
Hey!
The winning ceremony will now begin. Participating students, please assemble. Looks like the race. It's race time. Good luck, Koga.
Alright, here we go. Green, red, and blue. There's symbolism for you.
Hey!
Your attention, please. At last, we are ready to begin the wing ceremony. I was beginning to worry that we'd have to proceed without Koga, but luckily there was no longer a concern. I'm glad you could make it. Before we start, I'll explain the rules for today's competition. I have attached a small statuette to this bird, who I will then release to the skies. My signal: dash from the starting line and dive off the ledge. Once you are in the air, mount your loft wing. Remember to call your bird promptly. Whistle once you dive off the edge. Whoever catches the bird and claims the statuette will be this year's champion. Those are the rules, simple enough. I should think, but do you need to hear them again? I think Groose does.
Another 7 times, maybe.
Excellent. As you well know, today's champion will graduate to the next class, bringing him one step closer to knighthood. He will also receive a gift from the young woman who chosen to play the role of the goddess in this year's ritual. Today is a special day for many reasons, but it's also the 25th anniversary of our fine institution, known as the Zelda franchise.
Makes it interesting that this place has existed for who knows how many centuries, and they've only had a Knights Academy for 25 years.
To celebrate the occasion, today's champion will also receive this gift. High atop the statue of the goddess. I hear the young woman performing the role of the goddess this year has crafted the gift herself. As you all well know, the role of the goddess in this year will be performed by none other than the goddess herself, the lovely Zelda. Let's see your fines flying out there. Show me just how hard you've been practicing, and Groose, please compose yourself. This is very unsightly.
I don't know if I'm doing it on your end, but I'm looking over Colin's head.
Also, I want you to see good, clean flying. Anyone kind of interfering with riders will answer to me. That means you, Groose.
Hey!
All right, gentlemen, line up. At my command, the competition will begin.
Okay. Okay. Oh.
Hey!
So yeah, the arc right before like they finished off like the Web2 season. The main character got like the entire theme of it was like a love story, right? So the main character met like hey, don't you know this is my day to get all the glory? Koga, watch out! Koga, watch out! Yeah, you heard it. Let's see how you fly with egg on your face.
Trajectory! I swear these things are homing in on me.
So it was a love story. The main character basically met the love of his life that he is honestly every time he dies and goes back 24 hours, she will also go back 24 hours with him. And she's okay.
That's a choice you can make?
No, it's so if one of them dies, they both go back 24 hours.
Okay.
As long as they still love each other. That's the condition.
You know, I'm just now grasping this idea. That's a really weird kind of immortality.
It is.
Got it.
But the thing with the last season is there was something called character synchronization, where the more in character the main character got as like the person he was portraying, the more he becomes that character.
Alright, I got it! Zelda!
Koga!
No! Zelda, are you out of your freaking mind?
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Oh, how lucky for you. Don't worry, I'm sure you didn't just blow my bird's back out.
Great flying, Koga. Congratulations.
Thanks.
We better get off with the ceremony.
Yeah.
Koga, hand me the bird statuette you grabbed in the race. I must offer it to the goddess.
Alright. Here you go. Makes you wonder what happens to the statue. Like, does it just stay here?
It probably does. They probably just keep it there until the next year. Great God, guiding light, the protector of our people, grant us your blessing and mercy as I act and said during the ceremony.
Something tells me she won't mind.
You won't mind what? Oh, the gods won't mind.
Yeah.
Valiant youth who grasp the victory at the celebration of the bird folk in accordance with the old ways. I now bestow the blessing of the gods upon you. The blessing of the gods drift down from the heavens aloft a sail, which I now pass on to you. You guys, the sailcloth. You can now jump from any height without the fear of painful landings. It smells nice, too.
Shut up.
Koga, quite goofy. Quit goofing. This is
You
supposed
did
to
that on
be a
purpose.
sacred ritual, remember?
You did that one on purpose.
You know, they say the goddess gave the sailcloth to her chosen hero long ago. Of course, the one you're holding isn't the same one. I've been working hard to finish making the sailcloth in time to give it to today's champion. I'm really glad I got to give it to you, Koga. Make sure you take good care of it, okay?
Always.
Thanks for making it up here to do this with me today, like you promised, Koga. Now, we really should finish this ritual up. You do know what happens at the end, right?
Yep.
I'm glad you're so well informed on the subject. Pucker up. You have to jump off the statue.
Settle on, I dare you.
Look down. See that big brown design on the courtyard below? To finish the ceremony, you need to drop right into the center of it.
Okay.
Leap off the edge here right before you hit the ground. Press, or just take out your cell cloth and just fall down with it. Just how brave are you? If you were really fearless, you'd wait until the last second to use your cell cloth. So, ready to jump?
In a moment, just please, for the life of me, don't.
Come on, motherfucker! I'm surprised you waited until last second to take it out.
You.
That was perfect. You're amazing, Koga. You know, Koga, seeing as how you won today, and with the weather being so nice, you think maybe you'd like to, you know, go fly around in the clouds together?
Sure, I could use a little wind down.
Yeah, but you remember what happens as we fly?
Trying not to think about it.
Koga! Hey, Koga!
Hmm? What's up?
Today was amazing. Watching you win the race and performing the ritual together, I'll always remember this. It really was wonderful.
Yeah, it was.
You know, Koga, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Do you think she's gonna be proposing? What is that?
I don't know.
What's going on? Koga? I am waiting for you. The time for you to awaken. You are vital to a mission of great importance. Koga. You're awake.
I half expected that to knock me into a whole nother world.
Oh, the isekai is not over yet. When your Loftwing carried you back, you were limp and unconscious. I feared the worst. Fortunately, you don't appear to have any serious injuries. For that much, we are grateful.
Lucky me.
Koga, where's Zelda? She was with you, was she not? Where's my daughter? What happened to my daughter, Koga?
There was a tornado. We tried to get out of it, but it sucked her in. I tried to go after her, and it sent me flying. Lucky I was able to get caught by my bird.
A black tornado, you say? That was no ordinary storm. You must not push yourself. You're still recovering. Tell me, when you saw Zelda today, did anything about her seem off?
Off? Well, actually, she did mention something called the Surface, and said that some voice was calling out to her.
I see. She was talking about the surface then.
She didn't really touch on it much, but yeah.
And you've been having dreams about the Great Mission? How interesting. I'm sorry, I was lost in thought there for a moment. It's still very strange, but I doubt there's much connection between these things. I'm concerned for Zelda, but so long as she's with her Loftwing, I'm sure she'll be fine. Actually, whatever does happen to her Loftwing? Either way, daybreak has yet to arrive. It would be very difficult to spot one girl and her bird in the dark of night. It would also be very dangerous. Rest now, Koga. Zelda's going to be fine. She's out there alive. I know it.
I know that too, but if I don't get a move on, she won't be for long. What the... Okay, well, before I go from listening to one voice to following another, I think we'd better go ahead and stop here. This has probably been way longer than my usual episodes.
Oh yeah, but I mean, we're still only in the prologue.
Well, to be fair, we're literally in its epilogue.
Yeah.
Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, if there's any luck, I can get out of here with enough of those.
Yep. Well, guys.
Yeah. Oh, and check out Crooks' channel once you're done saving my life. He does some pretty cool stuff with Lego games. His VOD channel has a bunch of different stuff.
Yep, we're in the works of recording some other stuff.
So stay tuned for that.
Yep. So with that, we'll see you guys next time.
Later, nerds. I hope.
Peace.